Well, to the protests in the northwest now, it's emerged that the two people that have been arrested in connection with the killing of a 12-year-old boy in Coligny in the northwest are farmers. Premier Supra Mahumapelo has commended the police for their swift action in arresting the suspects. The area resembled a war zone when people went on the rampage in revenge of the killing of the boy, which is suspected to be racially motivated. They blocked roads, destroyed property, and vowed not to stop until those responsible for the boy's killing were brought to book. Mahumapelo has called for calm and stability in the Ditsobotla local municipality and has assured residents that law and order will be maintained. Mahumapelo yesterday set up a task team to attend to the situation in the municipality. Well, protests have also flared up in Lichtenburg in the northwest, where police have confirmed that a large number of community members broke into a company building last night. They got hold of tires and set them alight. For more on the situation there, our reporter Oleboheng is in Lichtenburg. Oleboheng, a very good afternoon to you. What's the situation there at the moment?
Good afternoon, Natasha. I can tell you that the situation is relatively calm here in Lichtenburg. We are standing at the most busiest intersection coming into Lichtenburg from Coligny and Ottosdal. The road is known as R503 and has been closed for quite some time since the protest started, but today it was opened. We understand that there's a meeting that is being planned between the mayor of Ditsobotla local municipality, Mr. Daniel Buthelezi, as well as the community of Bladeville, as well as the task team that was set up by Premier Supra Mahumapelo to find a way forward in dealing with the situation. The violence has gone down significantly. In fact, we have not seen any acts of violence today. The shops have been open. The local mall was closed for the past couple of days. It now started operating today. So we are expecting to find out if indeed that meeting between the community, the mayor and the task team set up by Premier Mahumapelo will take place and what will come out of that.
All right, Oleboheng, but this is different to what we've been seeing in Coligny earlier. Take us through what's at the heart of these protests in Lichtenburg.
Absolutely, Natasha. In Lichtenburg, this is a service delivery protest. If I can just take you a step back to when this started on Friday afternoon, the community of Bladeville took to the streets to protest, wanting or demanding rather what they call proper and effective service delivery. We saw 2 trucks being torched. What among their demands is a high school here in Bladeville. They're demanding a satellite police station here in Bladeville. They're demanding a 24-hour healthcare facility. But really at the heart of this protest is RDP houses that they say they've been promised ever since 1994. The community is very angry. It has been very difficult to speak to them, Natasha, because they're very emotional, saying that the needs of Bladeville have not been considered ever since the dispensation of democracy. They say they have not reaped the benefits or reaped the rewards of living in a democratic South Africa. We've also seen a police nyala being torched here. It was here for the past couple of days. It has just been removed today at around 1 p.m. In fact, we're standing right where the scene was. If I can just ask our camera operator, Mr. Fani Moses, to pan a bit to the ground and to the streets to show you the state of the road right now after that fire was caused and after that nyala was burnt. So we've also seen, Natasha, business have been damaged, broken into and looted. We spoke to quite a number of local businessmen, one of them telling us that between Friday and now they've lost about 250,000 rand in stock only, let alone business. We spoke to one of the major operating businesses here in Lichtenburg that was also broken into, that you alluded to earlier, where tires were burned. That shop owner telling us today that They've lost about 750,000 rand in a couple of hours worth of stock or worth of products or tires that that were burnt there. So quite a lot of a loss, a great loss to business in the area. As I mentioned earlier, the local mall is only being open today. But also of importance is that we noticed that school kids have also been barred from attending school, Natasha. They are roaming the streets as we speak. They're expected to not be in school throughout the rest of the week into next week. So the community is really hoping to find a solution, to find an amicable solution today, if indeed that meeting does go through. But of importance also to highlight, Natasha, is that speaking to the mayor of Disobotla local municipality, Mr. Daniel Buthelezi, he was very frustrated, visibly angry, saying that whenever they made efforts to meet with the community leaders would never listen to them. They would walk out of meetings. So that left the council very frustrated, not knowing what to do. And of course, condemning these very violent attacks or violent protests. In fact, he referred to them as pure hooliganism and pure criminality, and also stated that it appears that some people have hijacked these service delivery protests and use them to serve a certain agenda, Natasha. So at the end of it all, we are expecting to find out what will be at the heart of the meeting and whether or not an amicable solution will be reached.
Oleboheng, thank you so much for that. Oleboheng Khosilenswa live from Lichtenburg in the northwest.